All right, this is part two of debating Obamacare, what's it called, Obamacare, with the liberal. And when I do the liberals' words, I'll be using this side of my face, and when I do mine, I'll be this side. Okay, and I'll be using my voice for my words, and I'll be using a well, you'll see what kind of voice I use for the liberal here. Okay, I'll continue here. Uh, you don't have to have a car for one. If you're forced to buy something for your own life, what will the government force you to buy later? You think it will only stop with health care that is run on red tape and a bureaucracy dictating what is best for you? How can you be sure, especially when Obama lies so well? If Obama will bypass Congress to give 1.5 billion to the Muslim Brotherhood, sworn enemies of Israel and wanting to stealthily instill Sharia law in America, what other executive orders will he use to bypass Congress on to force us to buy with our money? Why do you think Obama is so hostile? I don't agree with conservatives all the time, but I don't think they're evil dictators. What are you afraid Obama is going to do to us? Few people choose to go without health care. Those that want health care can't afford it. Obama is making health care affordable. What about all the families that have sick kids and need to pay for hospital treatments? They need affordable health care so their kids survive. Um, I see him lying as easy as breathing, Obama. I see him lying as easy as breathing. I see him as being on the side of those who shoot missiles and rockets willy-nilly into Israeli neighborhoods from the very territory, Gaza, Israel traded with these people, the Palestinian Muslims, in the hopes of achieving peace. I see him giving $1.5 billion to the enemies of Israel, of America, bypassing Congress to do it. Can you imagine if Bush gave that amount to the Church of Rome? I see Obama hungry for power, like Stalin, pushing unconstitutional laws, indefinite detention without trial. I wouldn't be surprised if making this kind of video will get a knock on my door some night, you know, because of what he passed in on New Year's Eve. Yeah. Obama isn't a terrorist. I just don't understand the hatred toward him. I didn't want Bush as president, but I didn't label him as a terrorist, and I find comments like that disrespectful. Bush started the war. Obama is trying to end it. Obama is trying to help people. I just don't understand the anger toward him. It seems like you don't like Obama care simply because you don't like Obama. Did I say he was a terrorist? I see him more as a terrorist appeaser, possibly because he is, as he said he was when he said, quote, my Muslim faith. He lied saying he never heard anything anti-America in a church that preaches like the Nation of Islam, a church he was part of for 20 years. He tries to cause division and set up a society that is totally dependent on big government by creating class warfare, playing on the ignorance, innate hatred of the successful while removing initiative. He does. Yeah. And with that, he says, calling him a terrorist appeaser is still an insult. The fact is, we need health care for everyone because people are dying without it. Not everyone has the opportunity to choose to have health care because it's too expensive. Our government needs to help its people. Christian charity is good, but not enough to help the people. Not enough to help the poor. Why can't our government be charitable too? poor people aren't ignorant or lazy because just because they're not rich. If Bush had proposed a similar health care, would you be against it? I don't know of any conservative, myself included, who isn't for helping the poor and having some kind of health care. The thing is, though, this unconstitutional socialist program the stealth Marxist Muslim in chief is trying to push through will be the door to later enslave us all by making us totally dependent on bureaucratic red tape. It's the road to hell being paved with good intentions. I mean, where is the money going to come from when America is already broke? Where is it going to come from? I'm not claiming to fully understand the healthcare system Obama is proposing, but he's trying to reform the healthcare system, which I appreciate. What has he done to make you think he's a Marxist? What big government intrusion are you talking about? What rights has he taken from us? I don't understand the anger. Do you think that when he associated himself with Marxists and leftists, he now no longer does? Why was he associating himself with Marxists and socialists? Why did he put socialists as czars in charge of things if he's not a Marxist himself? By the way, if he's not a Muslim, why did he bypass Congress to give 1.5 billion of our U.S. taxpayers 1.5 billion of our U.S. taxpayer dollars to the Muslim Brotherhood, who want to who are the sworn enemies of Israel and want to install Sharia law stealthily in America? Why were members of the Muslim Brotherhood in the White House with Al Sharpton today? This was a few weeks ago. When did he associate himself with Marxists? I haven't heard of the things Obama did that you talk about. I think if Obama was a socialist, his policies would be socialistic. But they aren't. He has taken away. Has he taken any away of our civil liberties? What? Well, how are his policies and agenda not socialist? Bypassing Congress to give 1.5 billion to the U.S. to the Muslim Brotherhood, passing a law to indefinitely detain without trial, aren't socialistic to you? How is socialized medicine not socialized medicine? How is it not a socialist policy? People are dying without health care. Simple as that. There are plenty of developed countries that have universal health care, like Canada and England. Do I consider them socialist countries? And I haven't heard about the Muslim Brotherhood or detaining people without trial, but Obama has made great strides to help the country. I still don't understand the anger. I didn't like a Bush, but I didn't think he was a terrorist appeaser or as a socialist. What? I didn't like Bush, but I didn't think he was a terrorist appeaser or a socialist. I think he kind of was. Yeah. Bush helped open the door to the socialist stuff. You haven't heard of the Muslim Brotherhood or detaining people without trial? If not, I can see why you'd be more willing to defend Obama. Because all blah blah. By the way, I was not a Bush fan either. There are many scandals in politics. In Obama's administration and in the lives of other politicians, including conservatives. I don't try to understand everything I hear. I look to overall policies, and in general, Obama has tried to help the country. He is always met with hostility that's really unfounded. People don't have to like his policies, but they don't have to bash him the way they do. I've never heard people criticize Bush as harshly as they do Obama. We just need to respect Obama. Notice, though, that it's not the media that criticizes him like it did with Bush. You don't find that interesting. You don't you don't find that interesting? That the media doesn't criticize him like it did Bush? There is nothing about him giving or bypassing Congress to give 1.5 billion to the Muslim Brotherhood from the media at all. I don't even hear Rush Limbaugh talking about it, or even Savage. The media criticizes him all the time, like Fox News. Not even Fox News talks about bypassing Congress. And the criticism I hear about Obama isn't founded in anything. It just sounds like people are mad at him for no reason. He wants to make school lunches healthier. People fight about that. He wants to reform healthcare. People fight him on about that. Some politicians are just fighting him because they don't like him, not because they want to improve the country. If Fox News criticized him, then how come it's so silent about him bypassing Congress to give 1.5 billion U.S. taxpayer dollars, our money, to the Muslim Brotherhood, sworn enemy of Israel, and wanting to install Sharia law in America stealthily? Why does it laugh at those who talk about his fraudulent birth certificate he brought forth last year? Fox does that. Yeah. Whenever I see Fox News, I see them criticizing Obama, and other shows on that station always have something negative to say about liberals. Whenever I see MSN, it seems Obama can do no wrong. Nothing about him bypassing Congress to give 1.5 billion to the Muslim Brotherhood. MSN is one-sided, but so is Fox News. But it's true. I've never heard that story about Obama. You have to type into your web browser, quote, Obama bypasses Congress to give 1.5 billion to the Muslim Brotherhood, unquote, and dig for it to find it. You actually have to dig for it to find it. I'm just saying that even if you don't like Obama, you can respect him. I don't like Bush, but I don't make mean comments about him. When I call Obama names, the names usually fit. I call him a blah blah the most, for he lies so effortlessly. I'm just saying, he only tries to help us and get along with Democrats and Republicans, and all he's trying to do is give every affordable health care. Hospital bills are crippling for everyone. Having the government provide health care to us doesn't make the country socialistic. England has free health care, and nobody considers that country socialistic. You keep on saying he wants that. He keeps on saying he wants to do this and he wants that. But at what price? Did you know Hitler wanted things good for Germans? But at what price? Obama is certainly not Hitler. And what price? At what price are you talking about? At the price of others' freedoms. Oh, you might get some kind of health care under Obama, but at what price? To be under big government control? By the way, do you think the health care of Obama is good? I'll get back to this for part 3 coming up.